get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The legend of this guy just grows year by year in the Motor City. The best individual season of his career, leading these Lions to a franchise record 15 wins. Now they just got to get to the ultimate goal, the Super Bowl.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, the both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Off play action, Goff. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Still inches to go on 3rd down. Trying to sneak here, Goff. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Try and get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 7th-year pro from your alma mater, Brock, the University of Washington. It's quarterback Jake Browning.
Kate, if there's an adjective to describe Jake Browning's career in the NFL, I think I'd have to say grit. He's been on practice squads. He's bounced around different teams and different systems. He waited a half-decade in this league, persevered before he got his shot, and he made the most of it. And people on Montlake will tell you, well, just like they said in Folsom when he was in high school in California, he may not throw it the farthest or the hardest, but he has such tremendous command of the football. There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Play fake, Browning. Finds him over the middle. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got third and very short coming up.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw. Here's Browning. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play fake with Browning. It is cut left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Running from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Brown on first and goal. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. From the shotgun, here's Browning. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
After the sack, offense dealing with third and goal now from the 10. To the air, Browning. He brings it in. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just
point? Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing.
here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the 38. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's got a gain of 6 there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They kick the running back in motion. Goff now on 3rd down. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap here to go. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6.
Still 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Well, you you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Goff. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's running with it. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
That's quickly out to Chase. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Browning now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
The coverage by Daxton Hills.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10. Goff off the play action. Big strike here to Williams. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They've got a chance as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Here's Brownie. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
2nd and 10 now. Brownie dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Throwing is Brownie. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Browning. He's got it over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Browning. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throwing on 3rd down. Browning throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one was incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots at this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Downfield is fine, safe ground. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Motioning Williams left. They go play action with Goff. Hits him on the out route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing again, it's Goff. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 13-point lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Browning from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And now they face 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
From the shotgun, here's Browning. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Browning. This connects with Higgins. Now he's past the 25. T. Higgins. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game in the 1st half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off play action, Goff. Hits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about 29 yards on first down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bengals 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Browning. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Browning now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw, Browning. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Browning. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
From the 33 on second down. That is Compt, and it's Higgins again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Browning. Completed to his running back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 2nd and 4. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing is Browning. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Now it's Browning. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing again, it's Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative when the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Goff. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First down, Lions.
So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the shotgun, here's Browning. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
2nd and 10 now. Browning has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun, a give to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Browning from the gun. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Browning. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Next. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Goff on 3rd. It's on target to Williams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, it's hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Bengals get to it. And they can't call the return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Goff to the air now. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Sloan. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Lions first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Williams coming in motion right. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Gonna throw again. Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And he's gonna have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Motioning the tight end now. A give to Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Bengals 21.
Real cool. They be on their rap and pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, you can still sold unearned. You don't do it if you do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm a rookie in the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone, looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And he just keeps on catching passes here in the second half. It seems like we're going to remember his work there from this game more than what he's done from the backfield. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Slot man in motion left. 1st down throw. Here's Browning. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing is Browning. He's got Gesicki complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play fake with Browning. Brought in right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Offense to the line for second down. Browning. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Right back to Chase. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
To number 1, Jamar Chase. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Browning. Completed to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Browning from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Here we go with Brown. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses. And a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with White. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Lions have fought their way to a strong lead in this one. They've got the football too. Second down now, 7 to go. Man in motion, headed right. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. To the air, Browning. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Brown quick on the draw here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
35-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Brown again. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. the Lions. And Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st down throw from Goff. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 1st down from the 31. On the draw, this is Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Logan Wilson on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the red zone now. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Goff. The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibbs. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Here's Browning now. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now it's Browning. All in left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw. Here's Browning. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They'll try it right with Brown. Broke through the tackle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Cincinnati
Danger,
Bengals.
Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Here's Browning. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 16. He'll try and run this. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bengals making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Bengals 35.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Goff back to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Lions.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 46. Yet another grab for Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All on the 45, 1st and 10. Running it with Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
First down, Lions.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Lions get the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Cincinnati.